morning, my fellow family, friends, and colleagues. This is your girl, Dr. Charity, aka the Queen of Divas, and I'm here to give you your weekly encouragement on today. Well, on this beautiful, gorgeous, it is cold. Now, this is more winter like than fall like, nippy, chilly day. Even through the coolness and the chill and the roller coaster of temperature up and down, we still see the sun beaming. And when you still see the sun beaming on the outside, then you already know for every day is a blessed day. Regardless through rain, shine, snow, doesn't matter. It's still a blessed day because you are yet still alive. But on a day where the sun is beaming, as you can tell just from the glare on my face, the sun is beaming, which means that the sun is beaming on the inside. And because the sun is beaming on the inside, he is also shining on the outside. And just because of that, it makes the day even more of a blessing than what it is just alone. It's already a blessing alone. But then the sun shining both spiritually on the inside and also shining naturally on the outside makes it even better and shows you and gives you confidence. Even on this day, I don't know who this is for, but somebody out there needs some confidence. When you see that sun out there, that is confidence on today that there is greater in sight. If you just hold on a little bit longer and stay a little bit and become a little bit stronger, there's greater insight that's waiting on you. There's greater insight for you that you can even imagine because of the sun shining on the inside and the sun shining naturally on the outside. Oh, it's greater. It's greater to be experienced and it's greater to be seen. Just hold on a little bit longer and become and remain a little bit stronger. It's all yours. So on today, for everybody who is tuning in today, everybody that's lending me your ear right now, even under the sound of my voice, I hope and pray and wish that everybody tuning into this weekly encouragement today is tapping into it. Continuously tapping into it. And if not, beginning as of today to tap into it. Because the time is now. The time is not later. It is not tomorrow. The time is right now. You're not waiting on it. It is waiting on you. So beginning on today, do what you've got to do to obtain what's rightfully yours. That which you rightfully desire and that which you rightfully feel that you deserve is yours for the asking. But have you done all that you need to do on your part? Well, on today, I'm going to give a motivation. I'm going to give an encouragement. I'm going to give an empowerment today to anybody that is listening and everybody. This is not just for you. This is also for me. So this is coming while it is going to be empowering me and motivating me. It also is going to be empowering and motivating you. Today, I want you to listen in and be motivated and empowered that indeed that which you desire and deserve is yours. So today I want to empower somebody. I want to give somebody some motivation that the promise is still yet yours. Let's dive into this weekly encouragement. Today I'm speaking to somebody. If anybody is out here that may feel like after they receive the promise, regardless if it was a word, regardless if it was a prophecy, dream, vision, doesn't matter. They know that there is a promise on your life. There's something that has been promised to you that you prayed about and got an answer. And everything was going good and A-okay. And then all of a sudden it looked like in this phase, things became stagnated. Is that anybody today? Am I talking to anybody today? Am I talking to somebody that's been in that valley stage and in the wilderness stage and that waiting phase and felt like everything was going fine, everything was processing and happening the way it was supposed to, and then all of a sudden things just became delayed. Things just fell apart, became delayed, just ended up just falling off. Is that anybody today? Because if that's anybody today, I want to talk to you. You're exactly who I'm talking to on today. Because the weekly encouragement today is to motivate you that this stagnated phase, this delayed, this break in the process is not meaning anything negative. Let's all tune into. Let's all tune into right now. So, if I had to give this weekly encouragement a title, it would simply be this: Restoration and Preparation for Victory. Let that resonate. I'm going to say that one more time. Restoration and preparation for your victory. Somebody out there today may be saying, well, what you mean by it? Restoration for what is restoration? I mean, restoration for what? It's restoration for your victory. Preparation for your victory. What victory? I don't see no victory. Dr. Charity, hold on for a minute. How you going to restore for something that ain't even happening? I don't understand that. You're exactly who I'm talking to. Let's dive in. Sometimes, as I stated, when we're going through this process, through the transition, then a lot of times we go through a phase where things may take a break. And because it took a break in the train, the locomotive pauses, we start to think that means that's the end of the road. Oh, well, then that means I'm not going to make it to my destination. So I might as well just throw my hands up and just give up and walk away and say, never mind. But today I'm here to encourage you that is not the case on today. Today, that's not the case. Today, I'm telling you that pause is only area for restoration. That is only area for restoration. That is only area for preparation. So today, I want you to know, it's just like when you go into a fight. They don't give you 6 or 7 or 8 rounds straight because guess what? You ain't gonna survive. You ain't gonna make it. But they give you a break in between. For what reason? They give you a break where you can rejuvenate and become restored and rebuild your strength to go back in and fight even harder and fight even stronger than you did previously. And that's what I'm telling you today. The motivation today, the encouragement to you and everybody today is simple. This delay, this pause, I'm not going to call it delay. It's a pause in the process. The pause in the process to this promise isn't negative. I want you to go through this week, beginning on today, and take into consideration, listen to me, the pause doesn't mean it's over. Let me say that again. The pause doesn't mean it's over. The pause in the process to your promise is only room and area for 2 things: restoration and preparation. Restoration for all of what you have been through and you have endured up until this point. Then the preparation for what's to come, because guess what? When you go back out there, when that process starts up again to go to that promise, your promise is closer than you think. Come on, somebody. It's closer than what you think. And hey, don't look at this negatively. That's a lot of times what the problem is. We start to believe because we see it stagnate, and it doesn't mean it means that it's over. But I'm here to tell you today, don't believe the lie. It is not over. It is not so. What is so is the promise still remains strong as long as you remain strong in your belief that it is so. And as the word amen means, and it is so. Today. So today, anybody that's listening today that's in that phase and feel like it ain't going nowhere, I'm stuck. That's why today I am encouraging and motivating you to begin on today, to go through this week, knowing that the pause in the process is only restoration and preparation for my promise. My promise is coming. It has got to get better, and I'm not letting go as a Jacob until I get it, until I obtain what's mine. Because it shows. I'm going to use my own testimony. As I told you, I've been going through a transition. And it just seems like every time I get to a point, I feel like I'm reaching a point and it's like it stops. The train just stops moving. And I'm like, what's going on? Why it keeps stopping and coming back and stopping? But the crazy thing is, every time the train came to a stop, every time the process stopped, I always learned something new. It always taught me something. And I found out last night as I was meditating, because as I told y'all last year, I was already spoken that my life was going to change. I was already given a rundown back in 2023 of what my life was about to do. The new chapter, if I wanted to go any higher, what I had to go through. And my question was I was asking, okay, so why can't I experience this right now? Let's bring it on then. When 2024 came in, things started happening, but it seemed like things happened in a slow pace. And I'm sitting there, well, why so much things happen so slowly? Why can't you let's get it over with and get to where we need to be? But it dawned on me last night that it was saying that's because you wouldn't have been able to handle all of that from 2023 up until now in as fast as in your mind thinks you could have, but in reality you couldn't. That's why God only gave you a warning. He told you what's to come, but he didn't show nothing in 2023. He started bringing it back and establishing stuff in 2024, and that was what 2024 was for. It wasn't for you to receive. It was for you to get prepared. For your mind, everything to, as I told you this year, was transition. It was for the transitioning and the renewing and the restoration of your mind for this next level, for this next chapter in your life. And I said, man, you know what? That is what's been going on. So I use my testimony to tell you on today that the pause in the process doesn't mean no promise. It means restoration and preparation for your promise, for your victory, for it is nigh, right now. It is coming and closer than you think. So, as you go through this week, even if it is at a stagnant phase or a pause, don't be dismayed. Don't be saddened. Be motivated and go in. Restore yourself and decide I'm going to go in stronger because mines is coming right now. I'm about to go in and get mines no matter what anybody or how anything looks. I'm getting mines now and I'm coming out on top. And this right here is the attitude you take into the holiday season. Go and get yours before this year is over because it's right there. Just because it's paused don't mean that it ain't yours. Still be restored on today, beginning today, and prepare because greatness and even greater of your promise lies ahead. Don't think no more lower than that. No greater is waiting as long as you're ready to go in stronger and hold on just a little while longer. The pause doesn't mean no promise. It means preparation for the promise. Because you about to get yours right now. Well, that's all that I have for you on today. But tune in next week for another weekly encouragement. I want you to subscribe to Lady Superwoman on YouTube at Lady Superwoman 9999. That's 4 9s on YouTube for all of your weekly encouragements. And remember on today, I love and appreciate you, but God loves and appreciates you even the more. I want you to be safe so you can come back and tune in and be empowered and motivated next week. Enjoy your family and friends on this holiday Thanksgiving week. And remember, that the pause in the process does not stand for no promise. It means restoration and preparation for your promise right now. I love you. See you next week. Bye-bye.